about to sit courtside in a minute.
We gonna go.
Bro, I gotta sit courtside again.
And we gonna have some big bets on the motherfucking game.
That shit's so live and lit. I definitely got to see KD a lot.
Yeah, I've never got to see that nigga play in real life.
That nigga, I got to see that nigga live in the flesh. Like, bro, it's really like that in real life. Like, I got to see him when he was wearing that fucking them little white sleeves, and then he was wearing that knee brace. That little.
Oh yeah.
He was cooking, bro. I'm talking about, bro. That's the best scorer I've ever seen touch a basketball.
That's what I've been saying too. I'm like, this
like flawlessly. Like I'm talking about like no flaws in his game. Like
niggas didn't start seeing it until like recently too. Like niggas like, oh yeah, once they started seeing the numbers, then like, oh yeah,
I'm talking about game winners. You remember that game winner he had versus Dallas?
Oh hell, yup. That shit was crazy as fuck.
Bro, I'm talking about me and my family, like, literally sitting there, bro, like, we love this dude. Like, when I say, bro, KD is everything to OKC. He was literally everything.
Yeah, he was a star, right?
KD was, like, literally everything. And that's when they started bringing that Russell Westbrook and KD comparison.
That's the only I don't know why the fuck they did that.
Bro, it was a lot of stuff that was really, like, you know what I mean? We can kind of see why he leave. You know what I mean? He kind of leaning on probably he might get out of here.
He's
not even from here, so you know what I mean?
The only reason I fuck with OKC was because of that nigga, to be honest.
Bro, and I'm from OKC, so I'm like, bro, we gotta go. And I remember when they was making the team name. Like, I was in middle school. When they was vote, they like Oklahoma City had a vote on the team name.
For?
Oh God.
What was the other shit?
Like even in the schools, like even the middle schools had votes.
That's crazy. You got to see the NBA earlier, like right where there's.
Yeah, when they released the jerseys, like I'm talking about when they actually like had, you know, when they do the like new reveal.
Oh yeah, cause there was a Supersonics, right?
Yeah, it was the Sonics.
I forgot.
And then they took their pictures in the Sonic jerseys, and they was still in OKC, cause they was gonna keep the Sonic name. And then they just transferred it all over to OKC. And then they got new jerseys, new everything. And then it was like, they got 2 stars. They got 2 upcoming stars in KD and Russell. They really wasn't deeming Russell. They was just like, he a star. But they was like, we got a superstar in KD. But he just young.
Oh God, yeah, cause that nigga was a dog in Texas.
I remember when it was yesterday, and I was like, yeah, bro, they about to turn this city upside down. I remember it like they first year, they was like, oh.
He can attack so effectively inside. There's a good screen. Puts it up from 12. Johnson, good. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Banchero against George. Banchero, that's good.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Carrington. From deep, Johnson. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. Takes a 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Support when you watch Anthony Black. Size, playmaking, defense. A lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
Johnson outside. Inside, Lucevic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Johnson. George with a screen on Suggs. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. In the corner, it's Payne. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Coulibaly with it. Working on Black. Payne with the steal. Pass to Black. Back to Payne. Now Black. He's defended by Coulibaly. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
5th in steals, and they've made a living off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And the steal ranking you mentioned, it shows just how tough they are in terms of transition defense. With all their steals in the open court, opponents really have to be careful with the ball around. Shot clock at 2. A nice shot by Carter.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
On the wing, Coulibaly. Outside, George. Hits the jumper in space. George has got 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Suggs passes to Carter. Now, Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And Brian Key wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Magic. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. And, of course, the Wizards. They're 5 spots away. Outside, George. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Banchero left side.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence.
defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Banchero. In the corner, it's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Payne's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. They're leading by 8. Carter with a screen on Coulibaly. Payne for 3. They get it again. Carter sets the pick for Payne. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Carrington. Back to George. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots over Black. A shot by Johnson, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Black the pass to Banchero. Outside, Suggs. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Wizards 5th.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Pass to Vukcevic. And here is Johnson. Black defending. Teardrop shot. It's deflected.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Now here's Richardson. High post, Batadze. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Johnson up top. Richardson cover. Johnson, the pass to Riley. Puts up a deep three. The shot misses. Orlando leading by 11. Pass to De Silva. Stolen by George. To the middle. Riley kicks to Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Johnson. Now Richardson. Patazzi, a screen on Riley. Back to Black. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 6 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Batadze finds Richardson. Here's Black. They set the pick. Over Johnson. Black, no good. Wizards trail by 10. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Orlando leading by 7. Batadze setting a screen for Bain. Off target from three-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The Wizards making a switch here. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Pistons. Here's Richardson, a kick out to Bain. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the paint, and stolen by Richardson. Pass to De Silva. Now, here's Bain. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Batadze, a screen on Riley. The tray, and he's good on the three ball. Bain's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamanos. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Desmond Bain. He's out there with Richardson. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Bain for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Hardy passes to Riley. Pass to Champagny. And here's Hardy. Richardson outside. Right side Bain. Back to Richardson. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. Back to Bain. Takes the 3. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The shot's good. Gill's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Clark the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back over to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. You look at George, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
On defense, Orlando. Wizards passing it around. To the middle. Here's Carrington. The shot's good on the assist by George. Carrington's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. It's Richardson on the wing. Defended by Carrington. There's a screen. Back to Richardson. 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Gill. Here's Carrington. Richardson covering. George with the screen on Richardson. The 3. And it's Carrington missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now Batase kicks it out to Richardson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Carrington. Now, here's George. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Magic. Vitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Richardson on the wing. Wagner outside. Here's Bain. Over Koulibaly. Bain, no good. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Champagnie. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Magic leading by 7. And here's Richardson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bitadze. And here is Bain. Bitadze is screen on Koulibaly. Here's Bain. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now Koulibaly. Here's the screen. Back to George. Here's Champagnie. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Suggs finds Bain. Over to the wing. Banchero outside. 3 on the clock. To stop the drought. Washington with the rebound. Outside, George. Here's Champagnie. The shot's good on the assist by George. And now just a 2-point Magic lead. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Banchero dishes to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Koulibaly. And it's Carter missing. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Banchero outside. Pass to Carter to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now Johnson, 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Black. Johnson can't get it to go. And for the Magic, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Johnson outside. To the inside. Looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there. Now Carrington. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Black with it. Down low. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Kept his head up the whole time right there, and Black able to find his teammate.
Here's Carrington. Johnson outside. Knocked loose. Suggs looking around. Pass to Wagner. A 3-ball. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carrington, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, George. Pass to Vukcevic. Count it. Vukcevic has got 9.
Nifty move, kicking that ball outside as the defense tries to collapse.
And the Magic shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Back to Black. Now, here's Banchero. A 3-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Johnson against Carter. Johnson right side. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Shoots over Wagner. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Orlando leading by 3. Banchero looking around. Here's Carter. The 10-footer finds the target. 8 points for him. The Wizards have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Suggs kicks to Black. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists in the game. George with the screen on Suggs. Pass to Koulibaly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Koulibaly's got 7 points in the game. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. How are you guys feeling about the conferences now? Relevant? Irrelevant?
You know what? That's not a bad rapper name. Irrelevant.
That's kind of ironic. I like that. That could be my rapper name.
Hey, Ernie. Yeah, we could be a duo. You could be irrelevant. I could be iconic with the K.
Iconic Kitty. Now that's ironic.
Keeping things moving along, what a first half we just saw from Desmond Bain.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Wizards trailed by 5, so on the floor for Washington. We've got George. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Vukcevic in at center. Here's Black. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
At the offensive end, Anthony Black is at his very best when he's looking to push that ball in transition.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Outside, George. Over Banchero. George, no good. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
First free throw is good. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Carrington bounce pass. Banchero against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's Carrington missing.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
To the inside, here's George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Washington shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
Pass to Banchero. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take a look at the numbers for Anthony Black.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Black, covered by Johnson. Offensive rebound, and then Carter with the dunk.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there. Not afraid to get those hands dirty.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now, here's Johnson. Black defending. Inside. Vucevic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Bain, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now, Carrington. Johnson outside. Shoots over Black. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Bain looking around. Pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero. Carter's got 12 points in the game.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
It's George on the wing. Now Carrington. He's covered by Suggs. Back to George. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson with it. Working on Black. Johnson's shot is off.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
And it's Banchero missing. Wizards trailed by 5. On the wing, Johnson. Black defending. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside, George. Here's Carrington. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 5. Outside, Bain. Now, Black. Carter with the screen. A nice shot by Black. He's got 11.
Well, it's good for Black to have some scoring options beyond simply driving the basketball, showing off his accuracy from range this time.
Johnson outside. Back to Carrington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Black. Over to the left wing. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Pass to Bain. Back to Banchero. Launches it. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Back to George. On the wing, Carrington. Jacks up a 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Banchero. Shoots over Johnson. Another miss by Banchero. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Carrington. Back to Johnson. They set the pick, and the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Cook. Orlando leading by 8. Black with it. 11 points in the game. To the left side wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando. On the wing, Carrington. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And Suggs throws it down.
Tremendous effort from Suggs on the fast break. Tell you, it's not easy to keep up with him.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Vukcevic. Defended by Bitadze. The 10-footer. Rebound by the Magic. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And he makes the first. Riley's jacked in for the Wizards. Hardy comes in for Carlton Carrington. And he can't hit the second. It's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Harder on the wing. Pass to Richardson from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. The Magic making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Gill is checked in for Washington. Johnson against Richardson. Pass to Bitadze. Just 5 to shoot. Here's De Silva. Another miss by Orlando. Wizards trail by 11. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Johnson against Richardson. To the middle. Here's Gill. And he drops it in from the low post. Gill's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. Richardson the bounce pass. Fires the three. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Johnson. Richardson cover. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gill with a screen on Richardson. Johnson the pass to Gill. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
51 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he gets the bucket. Bitadze's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Champagnie passes to Riley. Pass to Champagnie. Johnson outside. Shoots the three. He's off on that one. Orlando leading by 14. Now here's Richardson. Still without a basket. Bataze, a screen on Johnson. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Magic, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Richardson is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Bataze. And it's De Silva in at the three slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. To the inside. Pass to Gill. Here's Champagnie. Here is Riley. Ring shot on the way. Orlando grabs the miss. Bataze's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Hardy passes to Champagnie. Here is Riley. And here's Hardy. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Hardy. Richardson cover. Pulls up on the wing. Hardy, no good.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Bane kicks to Richardson. Back to Bane. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Back to Richardson. There's the screen. Count that bucket. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Gill. Outside, George, the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bane against Riley. Richardson outside. Wagner finds Richardson. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane, no good. Wizards trailed by 18. Hardy passes to Champagnie. Here is Riley. Pass to Hardy. One-on-one fast break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Washington making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Hardy. Black defending. Now here's Hardy. Clock at 6. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Vukcevic. George looking around to the middle. They need this. It's deflected. Riley against Bain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Pass to Black. Riley against Bain. Here's Black. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
George against Banchero. They set the pick. From the wing, it's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
No one covering. Black's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Bain kicks to Black. Pass to Bitadze. They double him with George. The three from Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
The Wizards with another miss. Here's Orlando now. This run now up to 22 points to 2. George against Richardson. Down low from 7. And it's Isaac getting it to go.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
Richardson the pass to Morales. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Carrington finds George. And here is Johnson. Pass to George. There's the 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night.
After 1 3 in the first half, there's his 2nd right there.
Now here is Carter, defended by Carrington. Here's Isaac. George with the defensive effort. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Johnson outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Robinson against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Robinson. The 3 from Mitchell. Duran with a rebound. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Last time they met in Detroit.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Yeah, their activity and intensity at the offensive end really set the tone for the game.
Now here's Harden. Coming off a 22-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duran is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Now here's Thompson. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Allen. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Duran.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Here's Wade. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Harden with it. 5 on the clock. Thompson pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Duran. Thompson outside. Here's Robinson from behind the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Throws it up high. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Thompson outside. Detroit moving the ball around. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mobley outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Tipped. Duran finds Robinson. Now Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Harden. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Clock at 4. Cunningham has the open look, and a miss there off the inbound.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Here's Allen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Harris. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's 6'11" Mobley taking it to the hoop. Some long limbs coming at you.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a chance now to check out the leaderboard and see the big men around the league who have made an impact on the offensive end last month. In the third spot, Jared Allen.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
And it's not just their raw scoring numbers. It's also a physicality that can be intimidating.
Here's the break. Mitchell with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Now here's Harden. He's scoreless. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Harden. Detroit with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. The three from Mitchell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grid.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Tyson, he's checked in for Wade. Here's Cunningham. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Now here's Harden. No points yet. Left side Mitchell. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Harris outside. Duran with a screen on Mobley. Harris passes to Duran. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now the Cavaliers with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. And there's the lob. The lob. Very well done. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Pistons with possession here. 7-point differential. Thompson outside. Back to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Mobley. For three, here's Harris. And it's Tyson with a rebound. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-6 run. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And the first one at the line is good. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Jared Allen, and it's Schroeder in for Harden. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Cleveland leading by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Schroeder. Tomlin's checked in for Cleveland. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Herter comes in for Robinson. Both good from the line that time. Pistons trail by 9. Cunningham passes to Duran. Now here's Harris. Stewart outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Herter. The shot misses. Cleveland leading by 9. To the inside. Shot's good by Schroeder.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the Pistons with possession here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Durant in the high post. Stewart outside. Clock at 6. Here's Herter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Merrill. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Tyson misses the 3. Pistons trail by 9. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Guys, back to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Bryant, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Tyson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Stewart. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Cunningham. A 29-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story. And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Inside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Schroeder. Goes back up. That shot is off. Pistons trail by 11. Outside Herter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Duran finds Cunningham. Stewart outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Tyson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
Here are the 5 Detroit. Has to start the
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Smart is out there with James. And it's Ayton in at center. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Shot clock at 5. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by Smart. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Clippers. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JJ Redick had a few moments to share with me. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, good-looking 3 there from Smart. He knocks down his fair share of those.
Pass to Jordan. Inside. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Murray.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Murray with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, BA, the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, BA. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Williamson hits them both.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Ayton. Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JJ Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. And amongst those in attendance, future Hall of Famer and our good buddy Candace Parker.
They're always great to have basketball royalty in the house. Parker played over a decade here in LA with the Sparks, taking home a title and MVP honors.
Pass to Jordan.
Get there.
And here's Jones. Here's Murray, guarded by Doncic. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Jones.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
Now here's Ayton. James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Offensive board. Murray finds Williamson. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Jordan, and he banks in the layup. And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 5. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by New Orleans.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Williamson, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Murray looking around. Banked it in off the glass. Murray's got 5 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
A quick look at the free throw percentage leaders during the second half of the season. These are the best two guards from the line. Austin Reeves on top.
It's a 1-2 punch. He beats you with his shooting and his excellent work at the free throw line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen. Down low. James with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Reeves up top. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
It's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Yep, count it.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Six on the shot clock. The Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Doncic against Murray. Williamson passes to Murray, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Murray's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And how about we check the numbers for Sadiq Bey? So it's Los Angeles now. 15-point game. Doncic passes to James. Over Williamson. And again, the Lakers, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
A clear look for Murray. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
To the paint. Here's Ayton to snap the cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
Murray against Reeves. Here's Murray. 17 points for him. Last game against the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Gets the 3 to fall.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Stolen by Ayton. And here's Doncic. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Williamson. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Lakers trail by 14. Doncic outside. Williamson against James. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Murray against Doncic. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Outside Reeves. Reeves with a screen on Murray. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Outside Jones. Murray against Doncic. To end the drought. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
The free throw drops from Murray. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Laravia subbed in for Reeves.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys?
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Hayes, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Smart, down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J, and it's Doncic missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Jordan with a screen on Doncic. Puts it up from 15. Murray, no good. Lakers trail by 15. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. On the break. And Williamson throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Doncic. No points so far. Laravia outside. Doncic passes to Hayes. Smart for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Down low from 7. And the bucket is good from Williamson in deep. Williamson's got 6 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Doncic. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Jordan. Murray inside, guarded by Doncic. Murray, no good.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Lakers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Kennard against Poole. Up and over Kennard. Poole shot is off. Lakers trail by 14. Hachimura outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hachimura's got 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Doncic. Now Kennard. 11 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Pelicans. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Hayes. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Reeves in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Bay with a screen on Reeves. Bay outside. This one for three. He drops it from range. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
Reeves with the ball. Pass to LaRavia. Kennard on the wing. Hachimura from long range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Reeves. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Some guys don't like that shot, but Reeves has a lot of confidence in his midi.
And here's Misi. Pass to Poole. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams. Thanks for that report.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Misi. Here's Fears. Coming off a 28-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Reeves. Soft touch off the glass. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Los Angeles, holding down the 6th spot right now, in the middle of this conference. And check it out, New Orleans, currently a ways below. On defense, Los Angeles. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Jones finds Bay. Here's Queen. He's defended by Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Bay from long range. And again, New Orleans, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
Bay passes to Williamson. Outside Murray. To stop the drought. Doesn't go that time. Reeves with some nice D. To the paint. Now here's Bay. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass.